a 6'6" senior, number 4, Carter Peterson. The other guard is a 5'9" senior, number 5, Thomas Schumacher. Also at forward for the Tommies, a 6'4" senior, number 10, Gavin Krogstad. And at center for the Tommies, a 6'8" senior, number 23, Drew Odenbach. The Tommies are coached by Mr. Brady Schwab. He's assisted by Shane Wall and Seth Kucher. And now our second graders from the Wahpeton Youth Basketball Association. Number 4 in black is Harry Moline. Number 24 in white is Reese Woods. And in black, number 59, Camden Fobb. In white, number 62, Leo Sheely. Also in white, number 22, Quinn Owens. In black, number 75, McCoy Miranowski. In white is number 43, Griffin Miranowski. In black is number 29, Jameson Jepson. In white, number 12, Simon Tarek. In black, number 33, Riker Burnt. And finally, number 50, Cash Johnson. That is the second grade Youth Basketball Association team for Wahpeton. And now it's time to meet your Wahpeton Huskies. Starting at 1 forward, a 6'2" senior, number 5, Action Jackson DeVries. Starting at a guard for the Huskies, a 6'1" junior, number 10, Braden Steffens. The other guard is a 5'10" senior, number 11, Trayton Mauk. And holding down the other forward position for the Huskies, a 6'3" senior, number 12, Bjorn Kubala. And at center for the Huskies, the big man in the middle, a 6'2" junior, number 42, Landon Ralph. The Huskies are coached by Mr. Jeff Ralph. He's assisted by Joe Caveney, Casey Materi, and Jordan Ralph. The officials for today's contest are Caden Kuhneman, Braden Schildeberger, and Tyler Hugstead. They have been chosen for their expertise, and they are registered with the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Coming up next, the tip-off.
Well, there you go. There's your starting lineups, brought to you by Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance. And our tip-off will be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985, located in beautiful, scenic downtown Tyler, North Dakota. And due to technical difficulties and my error, we were getting a late start here, but thanks to Brian Watson coming up here and saving the day. So our broadcast is going out again. So thank you, buddy. Brian Watson joining me here high above and he's catching his breath. And there's a little bit of contact foul from Trayton Mauk. Committed right away up on top, and Trayton gets the first foul of the game here right away for the Huskies.
Might give myself a raise.
You might have to, buddy. Got a come in and figured out my technical difficulty. I forgot to click a certain button. There's the old alley-oop. How about that? Does that work for you right away there, Brian?
Yep, just get it over on the weak side, and they get a little back screen, and you got somebody who can get up above the rim, and it's a nice execution there by the Tommies to get on the board first.
Carter Peterson with the dunk. There were quite a few dunks during warm-ups for the Thompson Tommies. Trayton Malk for a three, fall away three, and no good. And a rebound underneath by Odenbach. Up ahead quickly do the Thompson Tommies. Bounce pass to the far wing. Far is opposite side of the camera. Near is nearest to the camera. Now onto the near wing. Krogstad going to dribble drive. Runs into some Wahpeton defenders in the lane. Little fall away jumper. No good. Trayton Malk on the weak side rebound, and up they come.
He's trying to get out in transition there. Didn't have anything on the break.
Jackson DeVries down in the low, and here comes Braden Steffens going to set up the offense. He'll get it over to DeVries. Now Landon Ralph up on top of the key, near side to Steffens. Steffens to the free throw line, kicks back out to Trayton Malk. Jumper three is good. Trayton Malk gets the Huskies on the board with a 3-2 lead.
And that's what the Huskies are going to have to do. Going to have some long possessions and then get good open looks and knock them down.
Thompson Tommies are pretty lengthy.
Yeah, they've got some size.
Nice dribble drive up to the basket there. Braden Tice for two.
Got to protect that baseline. Can't give it up. Got to have a little bit of help coming from that backside too.
Steffens with between the legs dribble, hands it off to DeVries on the far wing. Back out top now to Trayton Malk. Tight man-to-man defense here. Steffens with a free throw line jumper, no good, and a rebound underneath by Odenbach.
Yeah, that size caused Braden to double clutch that thing.
Travel is called. That will go against Carter Peterson. He had the opening alley-oop for the dunk. 6'6" senior. There's some size out there. There are a lot of sixes. There's a 6'8" Drew Odenbach.
Yeah, you can do a lot of things defensively when you have length like that.
As you always said, Brian, you can't teach size.
Cannot teach height at all. Thompson and man-to-man.
Jackson DeVries over here to the near side. Baron Kubala. Steffens looks at the shot clock.
Missed Trayton there. Trayton had another open look.
Steffens, little trouble, little underhand oop, scoop, and layup. There's two for Braden Steffens. Gets his name in the scorebook.
Yeah, there's something you can't teach either. That's a nice strong move, able to finish, hang on to that ball.
Dribble drive, and he's all over the place with the dribble. Now the pass goes out to the wing. Back out to the top of the key. Schumacher off the mark. And a rebound underneath, up and in for two on the basket by Krogstad.
Yeah, nobody put a body on Krogstad, able to get there and get the easy rebound. And Huskies come back in transition, Landon Ralph.
How about Landon Ralph for two? The 6'2" senior for Wahpeton gets the bucket. Pass goes right in, saving on that one, and it goes right up ahead to Trayton Malk. Now up to Braden Steffens. Gets the shot blocked, and he tries to save it, but it goes right into the hands of Carter Peterson.
I think Braden would have been okay if he just went right up and scored. Might have drawn the foul there.
Again, a lot of length here on this Thompson Tommy team. Peterson down low, little jumper, no good. Kubala on the rebound.
Good defense down there by Landon Ralph on the block.
To the corner, Ralph says, I want to try a three, and off the mark it was. A weak side rebound by Krogstad.
Yeah, that's a shot that Landon can make, too.
Odenbach underneath, little 6-footer up and in, nice soft touch for Drew Odenbach at 6'8", senior.
Yeah, nothing that you can do about a little baby jump hook from a 6'8"er.
Yeah, no kidding. Trayton Malk driving, couldn't get it to fall, but he's going to go to the line for two. Trayton Malk with a nice drive, gets fouled in the process. It'll be on Krogstad. Trayton Malk for the free throw is up and good.
Huskies doing a good job keeping pace here early.
Noah Hippen checks in. So you sub 6'4" for 6'8". That's not a bad swap.
I'll take that.
Gavin Oster at 6'1". Trayton Malk gets the second. He's got 5 total on the day.
Huskies a little full court pressure.
Huskies lead by 1. Hippen gets it off to Schumacher. Drives, little floater, no good. Tipped around, and Kubala ends up with it. Up ahead to Jack Gilbertson, who checked into the game for the Huskies. Steffens, left side paint, stop, turn, jump, short. And it'll go out of bounds, and it'll be Tommy ball.
Yeah, we'll call that one a force.
Wahpeton comes in here as the preseason seed number 5 in the state. Thompson, not even rated in the state.
Thompson pretty good out of Region 2, though.
I'd say they are.
You can't go by that preseason stuff.
Landon Ralph with the block. Going the other way, Steffens gets into the paint, and we got a whistle and a reach foul, I believe. And it is going to be whistled against Braden Tice.
You know, Region 2 pretty good, Joe. You got Devils Lake up there. You got Thompson,
Japers.
4 wins, Grafton.
Well, Region 1 ain't nothing to sleep at either.
Looked like Landon Ralph might have tweaked his ankle over there. Limping a little bit when he went out.
Steffens inbounds to Kubla for 3. He couldn't get it to fall, and a rebound underneath by Odenbach. He'll hand it off to Schumacher, brings it across the timeline. Goes to the left side, right in front of the Husky bench.
Good defense by Mauk there.
How about that? And now Jack Gilbertson's turn for pressure defense. That's what quick feet will get you there, Brian.
Yeah, Trayton is so quick, he can stay with him and keep him on that sideline.
3-point shot, no good. Weak side rebound, no good. And that's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Husky ball.
Huskies got to make sure that they make contact. You got big guys like this. You got to hold your contact on the rebound. Otherwise, they're just going to jump right over you and pick it from you.
Landon's still over on the sideline there, kind of nursing something, but
I don't know if it's his knee or if it's ankle.
I don't see Chantel over there yet either.
Bones is over there with him.
Yeah. Okay. Kubla drives to the left elbow. He'll kick it over to Steffens for a 3. Oh, halfway down and came out. Odenbach on the board. They'll push. And there is the trap by Wahpeton, but the Tommies break it. Schumacher drives and a little teardrop for the layup, too.
They got the trap that they wanted out of that in transition, but just didn't get the rotation on the reversal.
Comes Steffens quickly, and he goes up, and there's a foul on the reach there by Peterson, I believe. And it's before the shot. Oop, I marked that on Schumacher. My mistake. It was on Peterson. So 3 fouls here in the quarter for Thompson with less than 2 minutes remaining. Steffens will inbound to Mauk. Kubla now on the near side. He'll get up to the top. Hippen guarding Steffens. Steffens with the quick move to the left. Hippen stays with him. Oh, what a nice move. Braden Steffens with a nice little dipsy-do, Brian.
That dude is so smooth. That is just a tough move down there.
Just a junior for the Huskies. Dribble drive and a cross-court pass over to the near side. Krogstad out top to Hippen. Back to Krogstad. Tice looking for Odenbach down low, and he throws it right into the hands of Steffens, but it goes right back into the hands of Odenbach. Battle for the board, and Odenbach turns around, puts it in for 2.
I think that was a travel, Joe.
I think Coach...
He threw that thing up, caught it again. That's illegal.
That's true. Yeah, and that's what Jeff Ralph was asking, too. How come that wasn't a travel? I don't blame Jeff. If you don't know Jeff Ralph, what did he say? He's in his 13th year?
15. No, he's more than me. I'm 15.
Okay.
So he's probably 18.
He just had knee replacement in October. Little jump shot there by Tice. Rims out. Odenbach on the tip. It's good.
Hey, if there's one guy that you need to put a body on, it might be Odenbach.
I guess so. Quickly up to the other end, and here comes Odenbach with the ball out of all that. 45 seconds to go, and it's a 3-point lead for Thompson on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Bounce pass to the other side, up on top. Shot for 3, rims out. Landon Ralph on the board. Good to see Landon back in there after a slight injury. The shot clock turned off, so let's see if Coach Ralph works for the final shot. Steffens up on top, Hippengarden. Jack Gilbertson now, the freshman. He'll kick it off to the other side. DeVries up top to Mauk. 8. Steffens looks like he wants to go one-on-one with Hippen here. Gets into the paint, turnaround jumper. It's partially blocked, and that will probably end the quarter, as it does. So quarter number 1 is in the books. It's 14-11 in favor of Thompson. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back for quarter number 2 here on Three Borders Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Challenging conditions arise. We don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
All right, welcome back to Wahpeton High School. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. Producing the show here now. I can kind of relax a little bit there. I was helping Noel in the first game here against the girls game. Noel kind of ran the computer, but he just wanted to make sure he was doing things right. But
You guys probably had her under control, I'm sure.
we had it survived, yep. Lady Huskies falling in game 1.
Yeah, Thompson pretty good.
They are not too bad, are they? Lady Huskies held their own in the first quarter. Ended up falling, what was it, 72-61, I think? Something like that. Trayton Malk for 3. Boom! Put it in the book. Trayton Malk's second 3 of the day, and we're tied at 14.
Yeah, if you can get Trayton going and you got Braden able to get to the basket, you got a good little attack there out front with those guards.
He's got a quick release on that three-point jumper. Down low they go, and trapped there on Peterson. A little 6-footer, little teardrop up. Landon Ralph gets knocked over there, but no call. He tried to save it, but again, no call. Landon again rips that one down. Steffens gets to the paint. Little dipsy-do move, and couldn't get that one to roll. Gets his own board back up. Pushed down, and he'll go back to the line. How about Braden Steffens working hard underneath?
Yeah, that's just good effort, good 1-2 down there. That ball halfway down and out, using all the rim and staying with. There was a good box out down there, still able to get the rebound and put it back in and draw the foul.
Good luck on the other, or a good thing on the other end there where Landon Ralph was rebounding, got pushed accidentally there by Oster.
And that's one where he got bumped off. He actually got moved.
Yeah.
And that's tough when they don't call that one.
Yep, Braden Steffens misses the first one. We're tied at 14. Here comes Bjorn Kubala back into the game for the Huskies. He's going to give Trayton Malk a breather. And Bob Hockert will check in now for the Huskies. He'll check in for Jackson DeVries.
Carter Bob in.
Carter Bob Hockert. Everybody calls him Bob. So Jack Gilbertson and Bjorn Kubala down low. Steffens' free throw is good. Missed the first one, got the second one, and it's a 1-point lead here for the Huskies.
Here come the Huskies with a little pressure.
Tice. Jumper in the paint. He gets pushed there by Landon, I think, a little bit, and it'll be a foul on Landon, and Tice will go to the line for 2.
Tommy's able to get that ball in the middle against the pressure and had the advantage down there. Landon gets called for the foul. I think that's his first foul.
I got him for 1, yep. Tice gets the first free throw. His 3rd point of the game. What do you think of this rule here now that you go to quarters, Brian, and you got to get
I don't like
Tyson,
it.
The fouls?
Yeah, I don't like the reset.
The reset at each quarter?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Tell me why.
Well, I mean, for me as a coach, we're playing to get to draw fouls
right.
and get to the free throw line, and it's just extra work now. In the old EDC days, that was a good weapon for us to be able to get to the free throw line, combat some of those big teams. And when you have an aggressive team, especially like today, like Thompson, that's an aggressive team.
Yep.
You try to take advantage of some of that, get them in foul trouble, which we did, but really weren't able to get to the line. I know Scout got to the line quite a bit, but when they reset after that quarter, they got basically a fresh set of fouls that they can use up and be more aggressive.
Right. Jack Gilbertson with the pull-up jumper from the free throw line off the mark, and a rebound underneath by Krogstad. He'll bring it up into the front court. Guarded by Kubala. Now he gets triple teamed. He turned around and Gilbertson come in to do it. And the ball on the floor, and we're going to get a jump ball call. Not much you can do when you're laying flat on your back and not full possession. Possession arrow points toward the Tommies. I have 3 referees in this game, Brian. I don't know if I've seen any of these.
This is a Fargo crew.
Okay. And scoring table has got a referee over there. They're discussing something. I think my guess is the shot clock reset.
The shot clock is reset, yep.
Okay. Don't know if they were thinking it was, I don't know. Up on top, Peterson spin, little push off. Nope.
That could be a second on Landon, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. That will be foul number 2 on him.
He's going to have to go sit down for a while.
Jackson DeVries will check in for him now. Jackson with speed and jumping ability. And he will go up against the 6'6" Peterson. Man-to-man defense. Right now, Jackson DeVries guarding Schumacher. Dribble drive in before the shot. And that one might go against Jackson. We'll see. And it was against Jackson DeVries. That will be foul number 1 on him. Giant Seeds and Snacks, also our Coach's Show sponsor. Thank you, Essentia Health. Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified GMC and Chevrolet dealer. Also Wahpeton Daily News, some of our sponsors. Throw goes out deep. The inbound pass goes out deep to Schumacher. Guarded by Jack Gilbertson.
Jack might have got hit in the face there with an inadvertent elbow.
Again, Kubala with the pressure defense, but driving toward the bucket. The shot going no good. And Trayton Mount comes away with it. Trayton. Oh, man, what a burst of speed.
He's just got a motor.
Kubala with the off-the-mark shot. Bob Hawker chases it, but couldn't get to it in time.
I mean, that's a decent shot in transition, but I think Coach Ralph might, 15, 16 here. You got to take a really good one.
Steffens will check back in now for Jack Gilbertson. 16-15. Thompson leads by 1 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Inbound pass. Huskies trying to trap here in the backcourt. And the Tommies break it. They get it up ahead to Odenbach. Hippen on the right corner. Up top to Tice. Gets his offense in motion. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Whistle. And they're going to say
a foul here.
Is that going to be on? Nope. They're going to say it's on Bjorn, I believe.
Yeah.
Or who?
I think it's on Bjorn.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait.
Scoring table. I think he said 12 or something.
I thought he signaled for. Yeah, it is on Bjorn.
Yep. So Bjorn will pick up the personal foul, his first. And a fresh shot clock for the Tommies underneath their own bucket. Tice with the dribble and a reach foul on Bjorn, so 2 in a row on him real quick. And that will be foul number 5. So that means there's what we just talked about a few minutes ago, Brian, the double bonus already in gear here with 5:21 to go.
I mean, that's where I want to get. With 5 minutes to go, I'd like to be shooting free throws. Then you really are. You're going to start attacking the basket and see if you can get to the free throw line.
Braden Tice, 3 for 3 from the line so far for Thompson. Jack Gilbertson checks in for Bjorn now as he's got 2 fouls, and the second free throw is good, so he's 4 of 4 from the day.
See how the Huskies attack this. You got your big out and got one of your guards out.
3-point lead for Thompson. Jack takes the shot, but Odenbach blocks that one. And Carter says, let me try one. So Carter Hockert puts it up, and Odenbach all over the place with the block shot and a rebound.
Yeah, you don't have Landon to occupy him, so he can kind of roam free a little bit.
Oh, and a good spin move there underneath. The bucket is good for 2 by Peterson. And we got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their number 1 goal. We'll be right back.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Ed, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. He's producing tonight's show. And we'll do the Studio 22 Design shout-out line right now. Studio 22 Design shout-out line. Women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts. Open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. Give us a shout-out, 701-640-2619, 701-640-2619. If you're watching up in Thompson, send us a text message. Tell us who you are and who you're cheering for, and we'll get you on the air here as soon as we can. So again, thanks for tuning in and watching Three Borders Sports Network. And the Studio 22 Design shout-out line is now open. Brian's got the number on the screen. Steffens will hand it off to DeVries. Out of Hockert, we'll see what Coach Ralph drew up out of the timeout. You want a good possession here, and there's a good look for a three, and Trayton puts it away. 3 of them for Trayton, and it's back to a 2-point game.
Yeah, that's a good ATO there. Good execution, and Thompson right back, wasting no time attacking the rim.
Peterson with his 3rd bucket of the day. He's got 6, and it's back to a 4-point lead. Steffens with the quick move going in, and he draws the foul. I believe it's on Odenbach. Odenbach does not argue. He hands the ball off to the referee, and he will draw a foul, number 1 on him. So that'll send Braden Steffens to the line. Braden so far 1 for 2. And the announcer drinks. Braden misses a free throw. 6'1" junior for Wahpeton. First game of the season for both teams. Huskies with a few holes to fill. Steffens with the 2nd free throw is good. Jaden King graduating and moving on. Also Cooper Klosterman, another big guy that could shoot well.
Yeah, Huskies had a lot of size last year. Got a little bit with Landon Ralph, but got small guys on the floor right now.
Carter Peterson with the 3. Jack Gilbertson wants to go in against Odenbach. He'll kick it out top to DeVries. Braden Steffens gets it poked away by Peterson, but Mount controls. Jack Gilbertson for 3. Jack had a good look and took it away.
Huskies using that 3-point line. They've got some weapons out there.
Yeah, it was a big 3. And that's what Coach Ralph talked about in their coaches show, Brian, and the preseason coaches show that he was talking about was how his guards are going to have to play big ball with a lot of these big guys. Odenbach just gets out and outreaches Jack Gilbertson, and he'll get whistled for the foul.
And that's where, Jack's the smaller guy there, but Jack's got to be able to hold him off.
Yep.
If he's able to hold his contact there and just get his butt into him, that's going to be a foul on the rebound. It's going to be a push, and then you're going back the other way.
Yep, just get your butt on the guy and hold him out. As the first one is good for Odenbach, he's got 7 total.
I always say I don't care if you get the rebound. Don't let your girl or let your guy get the rebound.
First foul on Jack, and the 2nd free throw is missed by Odenbach. And quickly up comes Trayton with the ball. He'll come to the near side. Gilbertson penetrates back to Trayton. Now over to Gilbertson. Spins, finds Carter Hockert out on the outside, and I think he got drilled. Yes, he did.
Yep.
Odenbach will pick up his 2nd. Odenbach says, I blocked you once. I'm going to try it again, but couldn't quite get it.
Odenbach's got to be a little smarter than that. He's the biggest guy on the floor. All he's got to do is just contest it. You don't have to worry about fouling that far from the basket. And that's his 2nd. And let's see if they leave him in. And if they leave him in, if you're Coach Ralph, you got to go attack him now. See if you can get that 3rd if they leave him in there.
Hockert gets the 2nd one.
And he's going to come out.
So coming in for him will be Krogstad again. Odenbach sits down with 2 fouls.
And we won't see him again until the second half.
I don't think so. Maybe on an offensive possession. Maybe.
Could go offensive defense, yep.
There's a free throw, and Carter Hockert makes good on the 3 by the free throw line. It's a 1-point game with just over 3 minutes to go. Schumacher over the other side to Tice, back to Schumacher here at the top of the key. And he'll reset. Hippen crosses around the bottom, comes to the near side. Almost overthrows Schumacher. Schumacher gets the screen, takes a little 17-footer, and it's good.
Nice use of the screen. They'll rise and shine there, knock down that three.
Jackson DeVries wanted to hand it off to Steffens, and it's taken away by the Tommies.
It's got to be straight up there.
Jumper from 12, no good, partially blocked by DeVries. Here comes Trayton Mauk. 2.5 to go.
You need a good one here.
Steffens with a wide open look and couldn't get the bunny.
Tough finish. He had a good little hop through, but he was a little off balance and couldn't go straight up to put it in.
Might have been expecting one of those big guys to come over and swat at it. Just protected the ball a little too much.
Need a stop here.
Tice on the far wing. Cross-court pass to Schumacher. Jumper from 3, short. And Jackson DeVries gets the rebound and a push in the back there by Krogstad, but no call.
Huskies doing a good job in their zone there.
Again, he can tie it here with a 3 or pull within 1. Bob pulls it back down to Gilbertson. Gilbertson penetrates. He kicks it back out to Steffens now.
Let's see if you can get Steffens here late in the clock or a good open look for Trayton.
Trayton guarded by Tice. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Braden will come and get it.
Out between the 2 circles. Steffens spin. Free throw line jumper. Floater. No good. Hawkert battles for the board. Gets fouled and he'll keep possession for the Huskies.
How about that? Carter Bob down there, keeping that ball alive, doing a little Dennis Rodman imitation down there and able to draw the foul.
Foul will go against Hippen. That'll be his first. Oh, I'm stepping on your cord there, Brian. My bad. So Steffens with a fresh 35. See what the Huskies do on the inbounds pass. They get it out deep to Carter Hawkert.
Yeah, they need to, I'd like to see them use all the clock here again.
Jack Gilbertson gets a screen from Trayton. Trayton bumps into Hippen, and Trayton, as solid as he is, didn't affect him. Hawkert drives to the bucket, goes up strong, no good. Gets it partially blocked there by Krogstad. And here come the Tommies as we have 1 minute to play.
Yeah, Carter's got to go right up and shoot that. When you hesitate, you give the guy with the size the advantage, and they're able to knock that ball away.
We'll keep it here. It's a Carlson Family Insurance timeout located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Don't forget our shout-out line is open right now. And Roxanne and Joel Lisney, they're tuned in and watching some Husky hoops. They watched the girls earlier and watching the boys now. Merry Christmas from Joel and Roseanne to you and I. So
we appreciate them tuning in.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Taking their time to watch the Huskies today.
How about the Ralphs? They're tuned in out in the Minot world and cheering on the Huskies. The Ralph parents, Jeff Ralph's mom and dad, tuned in and watching Three Borders Sports. Connor Ralph is watching Landon and both coaches of the Ralphs. So Connor tuned in and watching Three Borders Sports, cheering on the Huskies. Jeannie's tuned in and watching. The Van Epps girls were watching the Lady Huskies earlier, by the way.
Girl Jordan watching?
She was.
There we go.
Yep.
I haven't seen Girl Jordan for a while.
Julie texted in first, and then she texted in later and says, well, if my mom can get on here, why can't I?
Right.
Oh, and almost a steal there. And there it was. Trayton Mauk, persistent, comes away with a steal. Jack goes up hard, and he gets fouled. Good play there defensively by the Huskies to come away with that steal. So Jack Gilbertson will go to the line. The foul was on Oster, picking up his first foul. And both teams in the double bonuses. Jack Gilbertson misses his first attempt. Gilbertson with a 3 earlier. The freshman eyes up free throw number 2, and that time he drains it. 4 total for Jack, and it's a 2-point lead with 43 seconds to go. Schumacher.
Get a stop here. You can get the ball back.
Peterson in the paint. Hippen for 3. A little bit strong. There's a foul underneath. Is it going to be against?
Yeah, it's going to be against Thompson.
Yeah, I was just going to say, was it against Krogstad or not? And he didn't really disagree with the referee.
Well, he got away with one earlier. That was a blatant push. Officials are kind of blocked by it, but they get that one. And Carter will go to the line to
good call by the referee, in my opinion.
shoot 2 here.
As Bob will shoot 2, and he got the first. Carter Bob Hockert. Everybody calls him Bob. Porter Martin checking in for the first time today, I believe. And the second free throw is good for Bob. He's got 5 points total, all on the free throw line. Shot clock is turned off, B-Dub. What do you want here in the last possession?
Well, for Thompson, you want to either go in tied or ahead.
But you're going to take a shot with 19 seconds on the shot clock. Yet there's a tip and up and in by Carter Peterson.
Now you give the Huskies a chance to come back and tie this thing.
So a 2-point lead with less than 10 to go.
Or take the lead.
Braden looking. Gets to the free throw line, kicks. Jumper by Jack Gilbertson, gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 3. Hippen put his hip into him, and Jack Gilbertson will go to the line.
Wow, how about that? That looks familiar. Right?
Yep, and it is 3 shots.
So you're going to get 3.
So Jack Gilbertson will go to the line. So far, 1 for 2 from the stripe. They're making sure. Oh, they're putting some time back on the clock, Brian.
Yeah, enough time, too, to actually catch and shoot with that .8.
Be a tough shot for Thompson, but the Huskies could tip it on a miss. But a 3-shot free throw here for freshman Jack Gilbertson. Short on the iron. This is his first.
Free throws are so important.
Especially in a 2-point game right now. Coach Ralph takes his guys out of there. He doesn't want anybody to foul anybody. And he can't buy that one. So they're trying to make it a 1-point game here on the free throw. Nice crowd on hand here in Husky Gymnasium. Stay tuned for our OSPTI halftime show. And there is another miss. And the shot all the way down to the other end by Peterson is no good. So 3 in a row, Jack Gilbertson misses. And we've got a 30-28 halftime score here. The Tommies lead the Huskies by 2. Stay tuned, everybody, for our OSPTI halftime show coming up next, right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their /1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or straight nights 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdelInnovation.com. Comdel Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience, featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are...
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Welcome back to Wahpeton High School, home of the Huskies this afternoon. The Lady Huskies played earlier today, and they fell to Thompson earlier, and today the boys are taking on the Thompson Tommies and trail at halftime 30-28 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Welcome back, everybody, to our OSPTI halftime show. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and, of course, in Breckenridge. Our halftime score, once again, the Thompson Tommies 30, the Wahpeton Huskies 28. So it was 14-11 at the end of the first quarter and 30-28 here now at halftime. So a couple of close quarters here for both teams. Taking a look at the scoring here, first for the Thompson Tommies, 6 points in the first half for Braden Tice, 11 points for Carter Peterson, leading the way for the Tommies, 4 points for Schumacher. Krogstad finishes with 2. And 7 points for Drew Odenbach. He sat out a good share of the second quarter with 2 fouls. He's the only player with 2 fouls for Thompson so far in the first half. Taking a look at the scoring here for the Wahpeton Huskies. Braden Steffens with a couple of field goals and a couple of free throws. He's got 6. Trayton Malk leading the way for the Huskies. He's got 3 3-point field goals, a couple of free throws. He's got 11 total. Jack Gilbertson with a 3-point field goal and 1 free throw for 4 points. And Carter Bob Hockard has got 5 free throws in a row, and Landon Ralph with 2 to round out the scoring for Wahpeton. So the Huskies hanging in there, Brian, and I don't want to say it because we are early in the game here. We're only halfway through, but already 6 missed free throws for the Huskies early.
Yeah, those are the ones that you really want to get back as a coach. You get to the free throw line like you want to. And you get the right people there too, and you just gotta be able to knock those down. They make free throws, they're ahead in this game. Even if you take half of them away, Jack had 3 that he missed there, and they're ahead by 1. But the Huskies doing a good job of combating the size of Thompson. You know, they've had some long possessions. They've been able to attack the basket, draw some fouls, get the big guy in foul trouble, and doing a decent job of keeping Thompson off the boards. You know, I think Coach Ralph will talk about that a little bit. and rebounding out of that zone and going and finding guys and putting the body on them and making sure the guy that you're on doesn't get the rebound. And if you could do that and then, continue to work your offense and get the right guys, open looks, get trading some open looks, and get late in the clock, you get Braden the ball and let them go to work. And you can combat that size in there. And so far, they're doing a pretty good job of it.
Alexis Motoro tuned in and watching. Instead of wrapping Christmas presents, she's going to watch the Huskies boys basketball squad. So thanks, Alexis.
There you go. Hip girl.
That? I mentioned Joel and Roseanne. I mentioned Ralph and Betty Lou. And Connor's watching. Jeannie's watching. And again, if you want to.
I think Casey Cookman's watching too.
Oh, Casey was watching your game too.
Yeah.
So.
I'm sure she had some things to say.
I'm sure she will afterwards. She's probably already told you on a text message or two. But
yeah.
But anyway, again, the Huskies battling some height here with their speed. Drew Odenbach at 6'8", Gavin Krogstad at 6'4", Carter Peterson at 6'6", opened up the game with an alley-oop dunk. And the guards, Braden Tice at 6'1", and Schumacher at 5'9", the smallest one on the team. So there's your halftime score, your halftime show, brought to you by OSPTI for all your physical therapy needs. Contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and Breckenridge. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back here with half number 2 right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Dakota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Welcome back to Wahpeton, North Dakota, home of the Huskies here this afternoon. The Lady Huskies playing game 1, falling to the Thompson Tommies girls basketball squad, and now the boys get their turn here as the Huskies trail the Thompson Tommies at halftime by 2. And we're going to start out to the third quarter here. And I am Joe Schreiner. He is Brian Watson. Three Borders Sports Network. Thanks to those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. Want to also thank North Dakota State College of Science, Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Wahpeton Deli and Dean and the crew, Channel Seeds and Matt Bone, Corner Drug of Wahpeton, their prescription specialists, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Red River Grain, Country Financial, and Casey Formanak, All Seasons Car Wash, Minn Kota Ag Products, Bell Bank, and of course Gripper Sports in downtown Wahpeton. Gripper Sports got all your favorite team sports apparel. Well, B-Dub, we had a close first half. Let's see what happens in half number 2 as
Well, I mean, let's see if they can do a lot of the same and then knock down those free throws if you're the Huskies.
Over to nice little drive there by DeVries, but Odenbach alters the shot.
Yeah, DeVries got to try and get more towards the basket, going away from it there.
Tice gets it over to Peterson. Peterson will kick out to the corner. Krogstad for three, off the mark. Landon Ralph wrestles that one down. Landon playing with 2 fouls. Jordan Kubala now gets to the free throw line on the penetration drive. He'll give it off to Trayton Mount. Trayton with the quick hands, gets it over down to DeVries again. Steffens top of the key now. 15 seconds on the shot clock for the Huskies. Does Coach Ralph want to slow it down a little bit, you think, Brian, here coming out of the half?
He just wants to have a good long possession and get a good shot.
He needed that one from Landon for 3. Couldn't quite get it.
It's not necessarily slow it down. You'll take stuff in transition if you get it, but if you don't have it, you want to work to get a good basket.
Wants to have the defense settle in here.
Yeah, they're in zone here.
Yep. Schumacher drives, floater, no good. Jordan Kubala will come away with it. The quarterback for the Huskies gets it up ahead to Steffens. Over to Malk, kicks it out to DeVries. DeVries drives, lays it up and in with a little teardrop for 2. DeVries gets his first bucket.
Yeah, DeVries with a good first step to go around the big man there and finish at the hoop. Nice drive to the basket.
We're tied at 30. Schumacher on the near wing, got a whistle and a timeout down below there. As Coach Brady Schwab wants to take a timeout. We'll take a break as well. It's tied at 30 on the Farmers Union. Doubleheader action here in Wahpeton High School on a Saturday afternoon. It's warmed up a little bit outside, so that helps.
Well, it's not as cold as it was yesterday, that's
right?
for sure.
Oofty.
Yeah, I was out this morning, and I was like, oh, this is all right.
Yep, we'll take that one. The pass goes to the right elbow. Free throw, or no, excuse me, a jumper from the right elbow by Peterson is good. He's got 13 on the day, and the Tommy's up by 2 again. Trade him out for 3. A little bit short. Schumacher gets the board.
And that one a little quick for the Huskies. Good look, though.
Coach Ralph slaps his hands, wishing that one would have went. Tice. Odenbach. Oh, and that was not.
And they get the travel call that time. Yeah, he didn't let it go. He thought maybe he just bobbled it, but he never let it go. He left the ground and never let it go.
They're going to talk about it. Was it tipped out of his hands? And he came back down with it. So they're talking about it. 2 out of the 3 referees. And I wonder.
Going to go over and talk to the table here.
I think Thompson's going to get the ball back.
They say it was tipped, yeah.
Now Coach Ralph wants to plead his case. Not happy with the call as the Thompson Tommies will get the ball back, leading by 2. So an inadvertent whistle, basically, on the no call. Tice facing Steffens. Jumper from 3 by Krogstad. Nothing but the bottom of the net. His 5th point of the day. A nice little reverse layup underneath by Jackson DeVries.
Yeah, the Huskies can get it up the side in transition. That's 2 looks there that Jackson's had.
Oh, and Kubala with quick hands knocks it away from Odenbach.
Thompson not getting back in transition there after the basket, and the Huskies take advantage of it. Huskies staying in this zone, kind of stretching it out a little bit.
Down to the corner, Krogstad for another 3. That one's a little too long, and DeVries gets up high for the rebound. Jackson DeVries starting out the second half, doing well for the Huskies. Kubala gets low, a little behind the back pass to DeVries. And back out top now. Steffens between the legs goes in against Tice. whistle and a foul before the shot. It's going to go against Tice. That'll be his second.
Got him on the floor down there.
3-point lead for Thompson. 4:55 remaining on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Pass out to Steffens on the wing. 3 is good.
That is well executed out of bounds play there.
Coach Ralph liked that one. He put the fist up in the air.
Little double screen on the backside, and Braden Steffens knocking down the 3.
So now we're tied at 35. Oh, and there's a 3-point shot. No good. Tipped around, and Kubala tips it right into the hands of DeVries. 3-point shot missed by Peterson.
Huskies doing a decent job of rebounding out of that zone. And you're going to get another foul call here.
Yep.
A lot of hands down in there.
Again, the referee's doing a good job, but Krogstad picks up that foul, his second. Peterson
his
will
third.
check out. Oh, his third? Excuse me, I missed that one. So Krogstad with 3. He stays in the game right now. Mout for 3. Traden Mout puts it away. Giving him 14 on the day. The Huskies take a 3-point lead.
His release is so quick, and he can jump above almost anybody.
Isn't it? Timeout on the floor. Coach Schwab wants to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. 38-35, 4:09 remaining. We'll be right back.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
All right, we come out of that timeout. The Huskies lead by 3. And into the backcourt they go to Schumacher to get the ball in bounds. Halfway through quarter number 3 with the Huskies with a 3-point lead. They trailed by 2 at half. Hippen down low, got it to fall in on the little 6-footer.
Good job after the timeout there by the Tommies. Come out and execute, get a good bucket. And there's Braden Steffens again, right down the middle.
That? Braden Steffens going up against the big guy, Drew Odenbach, and he'll draw 2 points out of it.
Good answer by the Huskies. Now got to continue to play good defense and continue to rebound out of this zone.
Cross-court pass to the corner. Shot goes up for 3, no good.
And they're going to get him on the putback.
Krogstad is going to go to the line. Carter Bob Hockert over at the scoring table. He'll check in here after this next free throw.
A foul on Jackson DeVries. That's his second.
I forgot to write that one down. Thank you. So Krogstad makes the first. Give him 6 on the day. DeVries goes out. Nice job by Jackson here to open up the third quarter. A little bit too strong. Odenbach gets the rebound, and he'll clear it out. Top of the key, Schumacher near side. Oster with the dribble. He'll hand it off to Schumacher. Into the paint. And he does clear it out and get out of there within 3 seconds. Now, you had a 3-second call against the girls today, one of the only ones I've seen today.
Yeah, we did. We were standing in the lane down there.
It's a rare call anymore nowadays. Steffens goes up strong, draws the foul on Oster. It'll be foul number 2 on Oster, and Braden Steffens will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, I think Braden thinks he has the advantage there, and he says, hey, I'm just going to see if I can't work it down here and get to the free throw line.
So he'll get 2 shots. Steffens, well, I'm not going to say it yet. I don't want to jinx him. First one is good. And Peterson will check in now for Odenbach. Didn't Coach Ralph say in the coach's show that Odenbach signed somewhere? I can't remember where he said he was going.
I think Harvard to the North, right?
Was it UND?
I think so. What's wrong? I mean, come on now.
Steffens gets that one. Steal by the Huskies. Steffens gets to the baseline. He's going to pull it back out. There's Ralph for an open look at a 3. Couldn't get it to fall. That would have been huge. Huge for the Huskies. Up ahead, Oster overthrows. Intended for Peterson downfield. Peterson says settle down.
Yeah, that's the little first game of the season momentum there.
Yep.
Had a good chance to go back down there after the Huskies missed it and get a good one. And they turn it over in transition.
42-40, under 2.5 to play here in the third. Got a good one going. Call the neighbors, wake the kids.
You know, it's phone the neighbors.
Oh, it's
and
phone
wake
the
the
neighbors.
kids.
Oh, wake the kids.
Yes.
Okay, I'm getting closer.
Somewhere.
Anything with the dog?
No, the dog is not included.
Jumper from the free throw line. Couldn't get it to fall. Krogstad on the board. Brings it across the Husky logo. Bounce pass over to Tice. Now to the near side to Oster. Down low. And good
pass.
ball movement as Krogstad fights for the rebound. Gets it up. And he's fouled from behind. They're going to say that is against Trayton Malk, his second personal.
That's good vision there by Peterson.
Yeah, it was.
Come off the block. Good patience, too. A lot of times kids will get that ball. They want to start wheeling with it right away. He knew he had a defender there and just looked on the backside and a great pass.
Krogstad makes the first. Looking for point number 10 here as Jack Gilbertson checks in for Braden to give Braden Steffens a breather. And that one is good as well, so 10 points now for Krogstad. Gilbertson brings it into the front court for the Huskies on the near side. He'll hand it off to Trayton Malk. Trayton, 5'10 senior, if he's 5'10.
He's quick, though. Look at that. There's that quick release. That one a little bit short. Almost got Landon Ralph over the back there. A little push.
I think Trayton's quick hands just got him in trouble there as he reached on Hippen and caused the foul. So that foul will be Trayton's third.
I think that one more of a frustration foul.
I think
on
you're right.
Missing the jumper.
Yep. Jamison Cook checks in here for Trayton Malk, and Carter Bob Hockert comes out as well. Steffens will come back in here with 1:35 to go. Schumacher near side, Hippen. Cross court pass, the other side, Oster jumps up to get it. 22 seconds on the shot clock for the Tommies. Hippen. Oh, and down low he finds Odenbach, and that was an easy 2 for him.
Yeah, got to get position over there on that weak side. That's 2 times they're able to throw the ball across court.
Tommies take the lead, and there's that matchup you talked about, Brian, as Steffens turns around, jumper, and here comes Jack Gilbertson flying out of there with the ball.
Yeah, good old board there by Jack.
We approach the 1 minute mark left in the third quarter. Braden Steffens taking his time. Cook on the near side. Over to Ralph at top of the key. 15 seconds. Schumacher guarding Steffens. Steffens again wants to take advantage, see what he can do, and he'll bounce pass back to Gilbertson. He'll kick to Cook for 3. Oh, and off the mark. And here comes Peterson behind the back dribble. Over to Oster, back to Peterson along the baseline. Pass in the middle, but it ends up in the hands of Hippen. Couldn't get it to fall. Kubala gets up high for the board, and a reach foul is going to be called either on Peterson or Hippen.
Yeah, they were both there. Take your pick.
Yeah, take your pick.
And it was a little unfortunate there. The Huskies got their hand on it, and it ended up in the hand of the Tommies, and shot gets missed, and Bjorn in perfect position to get that rebound.
All right, a chance for the Huskies to tie or take a 1-point lead here with 22 seconds left. Shot clock turned off, folks.
It's a solid possession here. Take the last one.
You want that last shot. Gilbertson penetrates, pulls it back out. Ralph rotates the ball over to Kubala. Steffens, 8 seconds, 7. Gilbertson gonna drive, Step back jumper, left elbow, short. Gets his own rebound back up. Oh, and couldn't get that one to fall either.
Yeah, had a couple nice opportunities there. 2 fall-aways. If he goes straight up, straight down, he might make both of those.
That was a close one. That's going to end the third quarter. We got a dandy going here, folks. It's 44-42. We're going to the fourth. Hang on, folks.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
No matter what.
How about Noel Eckroth doing double duty today? You did double duty, I'm doing double duty. Noel Eckroth doing double duty. He was up here and called the girls' game with me, and he's down there on the PA doing a fine job down there.
Everybody's working 2 shifts today.
How about that?
Huh?
It just amazes me. Some folks just like to work one game, but we're gluttons.
We don't get paid overtime, though.
No, we don't.
We don't.
We could see overtime here, though.
We don't get paid anything.
No, we don't. What the heck's up with that?
We'll give ourselves a raise of zero is zero, isn't it?
Yeah, if we double our raise, it's 0.
Right.
All right, here we go. Quarter number 4. The Tommies with the first possession here, and there's a pass, and Trayton Malk saw that one coming. Trayton goes up and in for 2. We're tied. 16 on the game for Trayton.
You cannot throw a lazy cross-court pass with Trayton Malk on the other side. He's just too fast.
That's just going to happen. And I think it was it Peterson or Krogstad following him and just kind of gave up on it too. There's an errant shot by Hippen, and Jackson DeVries pulls it down. Oh, Kubla for 3. High off the board, and it's going to be Tommy Ball. That was one of those that hit the iron and went way straight up in the air. And Kubla giving the right hand open there to Tice. Didn't take it. He knew he had help down below. Hippen will hand it off. Krogstad drives into the paint. Little dipsy-do move, and there's a late call. And the whole crowd, including myself, kind of moaned on that one after the call was missed. Oofty.
The official was right there, but I'd like to see that whistle blown right on time. Now I'm blowing a little bit late.
Coach Ralph still not happy about that one. I don't blame him. Sorry.
He's explaining down there what happened.
Krogstad's first free throw is good. He's got 11 on the day. Nice crowd on hand here at Husky Gymnasium as he drains the second. He's got 12 on the day. Quickly up comes Steffens after the free throw. Over to Malk. Again guarded by Schumacher. Trayton right now playing with 3 fouls. Jack Gilbertson goes into the paint, puts it hard off the glass, couldn't get the roll, steals it right back, he's going to go up again, puts it up, no good. Battle for the board again. Tice will come up with it for the Tommies.
Wow, there's a couple that the Huskies really needed.
Yeah, they did need
one
those.
there.
Krogstad goes in hard, and there's Jackson DeVries picking up foul number 4.
Yeah, DeVries saying, I don't know what else I can do. That's a tough one there, and Landon going to have to come back in.
So Landon checking in at the scoring table. Also coming over is Carter Peterson for the Tommies, and the first free throw by Krogstad is missed.
Checking in for the Huskies, Landon Ralph. Checking in for the Tommies, Carter Peterson.
5 of 7 from the line so far for Krogstad today. That one is good. So here comes Braden Steffens, and the Huskies trailing by 3. They trailed by 2 at the end of the third. Ooh, forearm shiver, but it gets away with it.
Yeah, they both collided there.
Yeah, I think that could have been either way, but nothing was called. Schumacher will end up with the ball. Schumacher drives. Oh, where did that come from? That was an NBA travel there, buddy.
Wow.
Wow is right.
Better call Southwest Airlines on that one.
Forgot his bags.
Want to get away?
Coach Ralph pleading his case over there, and the referees, none of them called it. I don't know how you could miss it. I've seen LeBron James travel that bad before.
Man.
Wow.
They're going to call a foul here, dead ball foul on the action underneath. That's on Peterson.
Got his third.
A hold there.
I think that was Braden Tice's fourth foul. As Jack Gilbertson's got to go out deep to pick it up. To Steffens cutting through, little jumper into paint. Got it. 15 for Steffens. Huskies trail by 3 once again here as we approach 5.5 to go. Tice with the right hand. Oh, and Creighton had his back to the ball. He almost could have had another one there. Peterson, free throw or jumper just beyond the free throw. 17-footer is good.
That's just not fair right there.
Yep.
Couple dribbles to the right, pull up. That's money.
Oh, and Steffens loses control. Schumacher with the pickup. Schumacher with the layup. He's got 6 in the second half. Give him 17.
Huskies don't score here. You might see a timeout.
Yep. And Landon Ralph with the ball now here, and he'll get it over to Kubala. Steffens over on the far wing, right in front of Coach Ralph. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Steffens free throw line jumper, pull up, no good. Ralph battles for the board, and Hippen will come away with it.
They're going to call Landon there for the foul on the reach in.
Oh, yeah.
And Landon's just got to know. I mean, there's no reason to foul that far away from the basket.
He's pleading his case, saying he had the ball, but nobody's going to listen. We're going to see a timeout anyway, B-Dub. Carlson Family Insurance timeout, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. We'll be right back after this short break on Three Borders Sports Network.
A farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Welcome back to Husky Gymnasium here. The Huskies trailing now. The biggest lead of the day for the Thompson Tommies, 53-46, 7-point lead. So it's a big defensive possession here for the Huskies, Brian.
Got to get a stop here.
Can't let that lead grow anymore. Oster out top. Steffens almost with the steal. It'll go off his hands.
Huskies are really aggressive in their zone. Trying not to let any reversals there out on the top.
So Schumacher gets the inbound pass. He gets it back over on the near side to Hippen. He'll go cross court to Oster. Trayden Mauck gets up high. Oster dribbles in, drives, 10-footer, no good. Trayden Mauck gets the ball and keeps it inbounds. So the Huskies with a big defensive stop there now need the offensive side. Kubala drives. Off balance, lefty, up and in for 2. Kubala's first bucket of the game.
That's a tough basket there. Hanging on for dear life, able to get in there and finish with a little bit of contact.
Halfway through the fourth quarter. 5-point lead for the Tommies. Biggest lead of the day was 7 for them. And there is a shot by Peterson, and it's no good, but it's going to go out of bounds. Or did it? No, it didn't. Oster over on the other side. They keep the ball. Peterson at the free throw line. Jumper, no good.
Yeah, Huskies escaped one there. That's Peterson's shot.
Yep. Steffens goes up, and Oster gets him with the hammer. So Braden Steffens will go to the line here, trailing by 5.
Yeah, Braden Steffens is just a tough guard. He is hard to handle. He gets inside the paint. He's just so crafty in there. He can get in there and draw the foul.
Good body control by the junior from Wahpeton, Braden Steffens. 3:30 to go. And makes the free throw. Big free throws for the 6'1 junior. Give him 16 points unofficially on the day. Krogstad and Hippen will check out. Odenbach comes back in for the Tommies. Odenbach with 9 points. 6'8". Steffens couldn't get it to roll. Odenbach cleared out the lane, but nobody else stayed underneath there.
Yeah, those free throws that the Huskies have missed throughout this game might come back to haunt them.
Yeah, we talked about that early. Odenbach up high. The other side, Oster for three. Hasn't got one today yet, and he missed that one.
My.
Jack did not follow the shot. Odenbach underneath for two.
Yeah, missed box out leads to an easy basket for the Tommies.
Yep. Jack got caught watching that one. Kubla again. You'll find Jack over in the corner. Jack Gilbertson drives, kicks it back out. Kubla for an open look. A little bit too strong, and Odenbach gets the rebound. He'll clear to Peterson. Peterson's going to hold it up, bring it back out on top with under 3 to play here in a 6-point lead.
Peterson is a big dude, man.
Oster from 6 along the baseline. Good. His first bucket of the day. Yeah, Odenbach is a big dude. Jack Gilbertson couldn't get it to fall. Ralph with the board. Get up strong, Landon. And that one's tipped away there by Peterson.
Yeah, Landon's got to go right back up with that one. Well, he's got to get it under control here.
Nope, and a little frustration foul. A little frustration foul there by Landon. So Landon will pick up his fourth. 57-49, 2:17 remaining. Jackson DeVries heads over toward the scoring table, so he'll check in, and Landon will go out.
Huskies 2:17 to go here. Got some work to do.
8-point lead. They need the defensive stop here. Ready to go. Oh, Odenbach gets it on the inbound pass, but bobbles it, and it's still being wrestled for.
It's going to go to the Huskies.
Oster and Malk tie up each other, and the Huskies, like Brian said, with the possession arrow. I'd have been in a world of hurt there if they'd have landed on me, but Traden Malk took it like a champ as the ball and the player landed on him.
There was a scrum over there.
I guess so. So the Huskies with a big possession arrow there, and we're approaching the 2-minute mark. The Huskies still trail by 8.
Yeah, they need to start to work quickly here now with time running down.
Steffens into the paint, kicks to DeVries. Now over to Malk. Traden looking, guarded by Schumacher. Traden, free throw line jumper, no good. Odenbach on the board on the missed shot. And Schumacher will slow it down. Let's see what he does here. Gets it up ahead, almost tipped away there by Steffens. Down low they go to Krogstad for 2, and it's a 10-point lead. All the way the other end, Steffens for 2. That was quick.
Yeah, just right back. They've had a couple of those where they score, Thompson scores, and then Huskies are able to come right back in transition. And now you're back in that same position, down 8, and got to work quickly here with 1:31 to go.
Yeah, they put the score on the wrong side. It's now correct, 59-51. It's an 8-point lead. I want to thank Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Stay tuned for our First Community Credit Union postgame show coming up after the completion of this game. I want to thank Comdell Innovation for our Play of the Week sponsor. Also, Tyler Farm Supply, your opening tip. Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance, our starting lineups. And Yield Advantage, our pregame show sponsor. I want to thank Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance, OSPTI, Studio 22 Designs, Wahpeton Daily News, Optimum Rehab, Interstate Engineering. I saw some of the Cowgirls were here to watch your game earlier today, Brian.
Yeah, I wish we could have given them a little more to watch. Would have been all right.
Inbound pass, and the Huskies got to look to foul here pretty soon, Brian.
Well,
takes it in.
Now you might be past that point where you're going to foul. You just got to try and finish this thing out with some good possessions and see if you can get a couple stops.
Steffens gets into the paint, puts it high off the glass, and got the roll. So Braden Steffens with another pair. 107 and counting. Oh, what are they calling here?
They're giving him his timeout. They got the timeout. That was a long count, though.
I'd say
long count.
The student section over here on the Wahpeton side, we're looking for the 5-second count, but it's a full timeout. Let's take a short break, Brian, and we'll be right back here again. The Huskies trail by 8.
Suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300.
Welcome back to Husky Gymnasium. 1 minute, 5 seconds remains here in regulation for this one. The Huskies trail by 8. Need some defensive stops here. They do have 4 fouls on the board, Brian, so they could put them in the double bonus if they choose to foul. But it's not an option you don't think the Huskies want to do right now.
We'll see here. I mean, it's still early in the season. You still can go through some, you can use this as practice now and go through some situational stuff.
Non-region game, as you said.
Right.
And there's a reach foul on Kubala.
And if you're going to get one, that's where you're going to get it. You got to go for the ball. Maybe you get a chance to get the steal. They don't call the foul, whatever it is.
Yep.
But, like I said, you can start to go through some late game situations here and never know where you're going to need to call back on some of this stuff and see where you are here early in the season.
Bjorn picks up the 3rd personal foul for him, 5th team foul, so it's going to be an automatic bonus, 2 shots for Schumacher.
It's always nice to have some of these non-region games here early in the season to start out. You can go through some things. There's not a lot of stress of having to win the game. It doesn't matter against your region record. And get some different rotations in there, see some different kids.
Well, there it worked.
I got to be quick here. Got to be quick.
Got to be quick. Kubla and Trayden Malk run into each other. Steffens trying to break free from Tice. Finds Kubla just a little bit too low for him to handle on the 3-point shot. Kubla underhand pass intended for Malk. Goes off Trayton's hands. Turnover on the Huskies.
Yeah, the Huskies had a chance there, and that pass to Kubla was behind him, so he passed him. He had a chance for him to get him a good pass, and he didn't, and he wasn't open anymore after he caught it.
6-foot Jack Gilbertson on the 6'8 Odenbach. Schumacher in the backcourt, gets double teamed, but he gets it up ahead to Odenbach, and now to Peterson as Braden Steffens gives him a push. And they're going to shoot 2 anyway. That will go against Steffens. That's actually Braden's first foul.
Wow. Pretty good for a kid who spends that much time on the floor to
come up
go that far and before picking up with the first one.
Peterson had some issues there with his eye, but looks like he's good now. 17 points for Carter Peterson.
Peterson's a dude, man.
Yeah, he is.
So he can play tight end, he can play linebacker.
Yep. And play basketball.
Right?
Yeah, I guess. Stay tuned for our first Community Credit Union postgame show coming up at the conclusion of this one. 9-point lead, make it 10. Braden Steffens pushes it up in a hurry. Huskies got to score in a hurry. Kubla for 3, pull up 3, no good. And Krogstad on the rebound. Kubla reaches across, knocks it out of the hands of Odenbach, and they're going to say it stays with the Tommies. Inbounding into the backcourt, Schumacher. Shot clock is turned off. Quick foul by Braden Steffens. Get a 10-point lead here for the Tommies. 20.7 seconds to go. Ripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton, your favorite team sports apparel. Essentia Health. I want to tell all of our sponsors thank you, and if you see any of these sponsors or deal with them in any way, shape, or form, make sure you tell them thank you. Just walk into their place of business and tell them thanks. That's good enough. Without them, we couldn't do this. Schumacher for 2. Steffens brings it across the logo, stops at the top of the key, pull up three is good for Braden.
Too little, too late.
Yep, 11-point lead, or 9-point lead, excuse me, and the foul before the shot. Instead, will go to the line. And the foul was on Jackson. I believe that is going to be number 5 on him.
Yeah, it's going to be 5.
5 on number 5.
And get Cummings in the game here, I think.
Alex Cummings will get his first opportunity of the day here. The 6'5 junior going to get some time on the court. Thompson clears out the free throw lane. It'll be 2 shots here for Krogstad.
Well, Thompson's certainly a good team out of Region 2. You know, they could give Devils Lake and Grafton and Four Winds a little run for their money. It's going to be an interesting season in Division A basketball for the boys.
Sure will. Steffens with a long three, banks it in, the bank's open, and that'll be the end of the game. So Braden Steffens finishes with 26 to lead the way for the Huskies, but they fall short, 67-59. We'll be right back with our post-game show, brought to you by First Community Credit Union, right after this message.
Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. Welcome back to Red River Communications, cable channel number 28, bringing the hugs back. Welcome back to our First Community Credit Union post-game show. First Community Credit Union, making your dreams affordable with the competitive rates and flexible terms with their products. First Community Credit Union. Final score, the Thompson Tommies 67, the Wahpeton Huskies 59. It was a close game all the way through, but in the fourth quarter, the Huskies got outscored by the score of 23-17. So the Tommies stepped away in the fourth quarter, Brian, but it was close throughout.
I mean, it's a good basketball game. First game for both teams. You can see there's not a lot of first game rust.
No.
You know, they look pretty good. Huskies didn't shoot free throws very well.
Yeah.
So there's always some of those turnovers that you're going to have. You know, there's a couple transition turnovers by Thompson. And, trying to find comfort within your role, too, for the Huskies. You have some kids playing different positions and, not a lot of size like they had last year, so it's just a different pace and a different feel for the Huskies. But, just a stretch there in the fourth quarter where they couldn't convert.
Yeah.
And then they let Thompson get some second chance opportunities. There were some fouls there on a couple reversal baskets against the zone. And that allowed Thompson to pull away and take the lead. And and the Huskies just couldn't get back in it. They had a couple good looks from threes. Had one from Landon Ralph, had one from Kubala over there. Jack had a couple in the lane. And that just, if you get those, then it's just a different basketball game, but just not able to close it out down the stretch, as they say.
The scoring for Thompson, Braden Tice finishes with 6. Noah Hippen finishes with 2. Thomas Schumacher had a quiet game, but still had 8 points. And then 13 for Drew Odenbach, 16 for Gavin Krogstad, and 19 to lead the way for Carter Peterson. He had a 1 3-point shot in there for the Thompson Tommies. So again, the Thompson Tommies was 67. Taking a look at the scoring for the Huskies, Jamison Cook got in but did not score. Also Alex Cummins got in but did not score. 4 points for Jackson DeVries on a couple of field goals in the second half. 2 points for Bjorn Kubala in the second half. 4 points for Jack Gilbertson. He had a 3 and a free throw all in the first half. Carter Hockert finishes with 5 free throws and finishes up with 5 points, all in the first half. 2 points for Landon Ralph, all in the first half. Leading the way for the Huskies in double figures, Trayton Malk with 16, and Braden Steffens finishes with 26. So the Huskies fall here. Again, it was close throughout there, even with 4:47 to go in the fourth quarter, Brian. It was just a 7-point game at that point in time, but the Huskies just couldn't keep up with the much taller, more aggressive Thompson Tommies.
Yeah, they cut into the lead. Thompson took a little bit of a lead in the first half, and then Wahpeton was able to get back in and take the lead. And I just felt like, maybe they would be able to cut into that lead and get back in it and make it a bit of a game. Like I said, they just didn't hit some of those open looks that they had down the stretch. Had a couple turnovers down there too. But Thompson's a team that's going to give people some problems.
Yep.
I think, if you look at Region 2, like we said earlier, everybody's looking at Devils Lake and 4 wins, but I think Thompson is a team that should be looked at when you look at Region 2.
Yeah, they didn't make the preseason poll, but I got a feeling after this one they might make the
we'll see what
poll.
happens. It's a long season. It's the first game for both of these guys and a long way to go. But, come region tournament time, Thompson not going to be an easy out for anybody up there.
Well, doubleheader day is done. You and I both had doubleheaders today. Noel Eckroth had a doubleheader. He had to go down and do the PA stuff, and it was a busy day here at Wahpeton High School, but both teams coming away on the losing side of the marker.
It's a long, long day, so we'll see. We got a little time off here. We don't play again
your
until
next game is not until the 20th, correct?
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier though. 4 wins comes to town.
4 wins comes to
schedule
town.
makers does not do us any favors. I'm telling you that right now. So we'll have to see if we can regroup, put some things together. We did some good things today in spurts. We've got to try and put together a whole game and take these pieces that we do well and see if we can't stretch it out.
So that'll be on Friday the 20th. The next game that we will have, we have a game against the Holly Nuggets and the Breckenridge Cowgirls. They'll be on Tuesday. That'll be our next game. So Noel said he put new batteries in the microphone. Thank you, buddy.
There we go. That's why we hired him.
How about that? That's why he's on the payroll.
Yeah. At least he gets paid.
He gets a bigger check than you do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right. Hey, you can go spend that all on Roxanne then. All that money that you make, go spend it all on Roxanne. So there you go.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for here on the First Community Credit Union postgame show. Make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products. First Community Credit Union. For Noel Eckroth, for Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. Everybody at Three Borders Sports Network. Good afternoon, everybody. Again, the Huskies fall 67-59 to Thompson Tommies. I'm Joe Schreiner. Good night, everybody. We'll see you on Tuesday.